Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing React, the Art of War Deluxe Edition. This is a Kickstarter that just arrived the other day. I've been really excited about it. I've known it was coming, but I didn't know exactly when. But I'm excited to get into this. This is an extra character for the game. I think this is probably Kickstarter exclusive, not 100% sure about that. This is the DJ. So all the characters in here are some sort of artist, and they actually battle using their art. Like their art sort of comes to life, or has a magical effect of some sort. And so that's like the very basic gist of what the game is about. Of course, it has a really awesome anime style of artwork. So let me flip this over and we'll see what it says. Okay, it says, unleash your inner artist in fast-paced 1 versus 1 duels with React, the Arts of War. Choose a master artist to play as and fight with magic powers fueled by your art style. A calligrapher whose written words become unbendable laws. A water dancer whose graceful steps ripple with power. A graffiti tagger whose murals grant powers to anyone who touches them, and more. Strategically play your cards onto the React chain, where cards resolve first in, last out, and corner your opponent into your attacks to win. Do you possess the skill and vision to complete your masterpiece and assert your supremacy? Well, we'll find out. Let's go ahead and get in here, and we'll see what all it comes with. That mechanic they're talking about, it's kind of neat. I don't know all the terminology yet, but when you do a certain kind of an action, like you do sort of a attack, you'll place your card down, and then your opponent can put, I think it's a face down card to react to that and the way they think that they need to, and then you can add a card and they can add a card. You can do that as for as long as you want, really. And then when you're resolving it, you play the last one that was put in first. So it's kind of interesting to see how it all plays out, depending on what the characters can do and how everything gets played down. Okay, so here we have our rule book. And let's see how many pages this thing is. It talks about Patreon supporters. Here's probably everyone who backed the game. So this has kind of like a rundown of the rules, like really quick. It looks like anyway. So it looks like, yeah, that's glossary. So as far as the actual rules itself, it's 14 pages, so nothing too crazy there. Pretty average size, I would say. And of course, here you have all your examples and what have you. So yeah, looks pretty good. All right, here. All right, these are going to be the regular cardboard standees, which I believe are in the, or some of this is, I should say, are in the non-Kickstarter or non-Deluxe Edition set. We can take a look at those. All right. So here we've got all the different characters here, it looks like. And then there's some of the graffiti taggers stuff, I believe. And then these, I think they're going to be associated with a specific character. I'm not completely certain how that works, but I think that's an effect of some of their abilities. Oh, hello. I'm flinging stuff out of here already. Here we go. So this is, oh wow. So she's got a really big standee thing there. So maybe those cards aren't the replacement for the standees. I'm not sure. Regardless, that is a really big piece right there. And it's almost as big as my hand. So that's kind of cool. All right, here's some more tokens that'll signify something, but there you go. All right. There's a lot in here. Let's take a look at these playmats first. This is one of the things that comes with the Deluxe Edition. And supposedly this box can hold, I think, up to 4 playmats. So if you got more, you could do that. Oops, I'm doing this upside down. So that's pretty neat. It's got a few of the characters on there right off. That's good. And then this looks like a different set of characters. So we'll get into this. Okay, and here's this one. Awesome, awesome mats. I like those a lot. Okay, here we're gonna have the little boxes because when you organize this, your character, everything that goes with any single character will fit in their tuck box. So we have all the different characters here, a box for each of them, and that's like what that one expansion I showed you at the very beginning, that he has his own here. So I'm assuming these will all fit in the box as well. So there you are. This. Okay, let me see. This looks like what it is a specific information card for each character, because if you look on the back, it talks about setup and like passive abilities, it looks like. So there you have that. And I imagine those will go in the tuck box as well, but it tells you how to work each character, which is great. I don't know what this little thing is. Oh, it's just oh wow, I haven't seen that. It's not very exciting. Leave that alone. All right, so we have some dice here that have like, here, let me zoom in. What am I doing? All right, it's got like a bow, a shield, a sword, depending on the side you roll. All right, we've got acrylic standees in here and cards. Okay, the bottom of the box is really cool too. Look at that. All right, so let's, oh, interesting. Okay. Let's look at some of these acrylics. There's a bag of baggies, which is always important here. Okay. So we have these little acrylic markers here, which I think we saw some of the tokens that were like that. Looks like it's for tracking something, but I'm not sure quite what. Let me get the box out of the way just so we can see the stuff a little better. I'm going to look at these acrylic standees because I'm very excited about them. So there are little stands like this for each of them. But let's get to the actual cool looking ones here. Oh boy. There's a lot going on. So I'm not going to know the names or if it's like an effect kind of thing, like what they are yet, but we kind of look there just to get an idea. Okay. They're a lot bigger than I thought they would be, these standees for the characters, which is always cool. And double-sided, which I like. I recently unboxed Japan Anime Tactics, which is a cool-looking game, but the pictures on the standees are not double-sided, which is kind of a bummer if you're looking at them from the wrong side. There's quite a lot of these. I imagine you'd have to put them together with the base each time you play. I don't think you'd want to store them all put together. I don't think that would fit in the box. So some of these I think are just like effects. I think this might be ink. I could be wrong. Little green people are kind of creepy. So more ink. Cool like shield thing. I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Little green boy. There's another one of those. Some of these are going to repeat. I'm not sure what all I have shown more than once, so forgive me if you're seeing the same thing. So I got like a couple of these, and there's another of those pet cat things, and I got a couple of those too, so pretty good overall. Let's take a look at some of these cards. Now, I hope I'm not misspeaking. I think each card has individual art. Now, I could be wrong. We're going to find out here in just a sec, but if I recall correctly, that is the case. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dancing fish. So I know we saw the acrylic standees for some of those. Calligrapher. Oh, this was the dancer, by the way. Sheathing respite. The tagger. Painter. Gabriel, Charity's icon. Tools of gold. Gabriel's commands. Sword of valor. Bartholomew. Shield of peace, Andrew. Bow of hope, Jude. Animator. 12 FPS Chan, 24 FPS Kun, 60 FPS Sama. That's cool. So, yeah, really neat. It does look like it all is unique art for the cards, which is, oh, well, now I lied. See, because now there's like 3 of these giant buddies, but that's okay. For the most part, it's unique art on each card, so I do like that. There's a reference for the different, or at least for the dancer character. I don't know if they all have the same kind of reference card. Looks like maybe so. Okay, cool. Let's open some of the more of these cards. Okay, here's another deck, kind of a bigger deck here. All right, so yeah, there is repeat art. That's okay though. It's good art, so that's the most important thing. Okay. And they're all kind of grouped by character because every character is going to have a unique deck just for themselves. They don't have like, if I remember, there's not like basic actions that they all have. They all have like very unique things depending on what character they are, which is pretty interesting and probably adds a lot of variety to the game too. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next set of cards. All right, here's we got our dancer guys cards. Diving step, okay. calling step, converging step, applying ink, aligning ink, closing ink, all right. Summoning, lots of ink going on. Wall jump, leap of faith, up, and mural vault, cool. Okay, this last deck is interesting. I think it's, well, shoot, I don't know. I think maybe they're sort of like, puzzles, not quite right, but cards that you put together to form a single picture. Here they are on the other side. That's, would it be like that? Yeah. So I don't know if there's like a purpose to them. I think these might represent your masterpiece that you're trying to put together. So don't hold me to that, but I think that's what that is. That's pretty cool. Okay, finally, let's look at this extra character, the DJ, and see what he's got in there. This should have everything just for him. So let's take a look at his standees here. There is the actual... Okay, there's the character himself. And he has these, like, speakers, looks like. Those are interesting. Okay. And there's his, like, info card thing. Oh, he has a record. Interesting. 3 segments. That's going to be fascinating to look at. All right. Okay, I'm not sure. These look like maybe where the records go. Not totally sure about that. There's the cardboard standee versions of the characters and the speaker guys. And let's take a look at his cards. All right, so here's his card deck, or DJ guy here. Let's take a look at some of the cool artwork. Really is really gorgeous anime art. Love it. Okay, his front back. His reference card. There's his masterpiece cards, if I'm right about that. All right, that was a lot of stuff, but that is React, the Arts of War Deluxe Edition. I think it looks gorgeous. I'm really intrigued by that fighting mechanic in here, so looking forward to trying this out. Looks like a lot of fun. So if you've tried this, let me know, or if you're interested in it, I'd love to hear about that too. If you backed it, if you've gotten yours yet, just let me know in the comments. I love to hear that kind of thing. Or if there's another kind of anime-themed game that you especially like, I'd love to hear about that too. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe and click the little bell icon to get up the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. All right, you made it to the end of another video. If you want to help the channel out, make sure you like it, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. All these things really help, and make sure you tell friends about us, because that would also be fantastic.
Yeah. If you enjoyed that video, you might like this one.
Or this one.
We're also on social media. There's a Facebook group. We're on Twitter/X and Instagram.
Yep, so until next time, we'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.